So it's been a few days since Tiki's been adopted, and a few of the videos and comments that I've been seeing have really upset me. It was my initial reaction to get angry at these people who were clearly exceptionally uninformed. But instead of getting angry, I'm just going to react to these comments with cold, hard facts. Number one is the comment that I rehomed Tiki too quickly. First of all, that word rehome tells me everything that I need to know. And that is these people who are making these comments do not know what fostering is. Tiki was not rehomed because he was never my dog. Tiki was always going to get adopted. I've been fostering and rehabilitating dogs for 7 years. We determine if a dog is ready for adoption if they are trending in a positive direction. There's no completion. Tiki was playing, he was cuddling, he was going on walks, but Tiki will always be a nervous dog. No matter if he stayed with me for another month or whatever home he went to, he was always going to have a transition period. That is not something that more time can fix, and he will now continue that healing with his new family. The second comment is that we did zero vetting for his new family. Tiki had over 500 applications. Do you really think that we just reached our hand in, picked a random name out of a bucket, and handed him to this family? There were many conversations spanning weeks with his new family. One particular creator on here seems really hung up about home visits, saying that we should have done multiple home visits to Tiki's forever family. That could be a whole other video, but instead I will give you some statistics. There are countless studies that show that home visits and unnecessary adoption barriers are a leading cause of animals not getting adopted. Here's a study done by the Belleville Humane Society. After they removed requirements like owning a home, having a fenced-in backyard, and living in a nice part of town, adoptions went up and adoption returns went down. Pre-adoption home visits suffer from unstandardized methods, subjectivity, and overextended criteria with no statistical backing for their effectiveness. Scientific studies consistently show that brief home visits do not improve dog stress or bonding, whereas long-term fosters can. Just because something would make you, a random person on the internet, more comfortable does not mean it is in the best interest of the dog. And lastly, the comments that his new family are using him for monetization or clout. When I first met Tiki's new mom, I asked her if she was going to make him a social media page. She laughed and told me that she really doesn't use social media, but she would make him a page so that everybody could follow him. She has no idea how social media works. It just sucks that people are taking something so positive and making it a negative. I know everybody online loves Tiki, but respectfully, nobody loves Tiki more than I do. So the speculation that I would make a choice that wasn't in his best interest is really upsetting and frankly insulting. Tiki's new parents are incredibly kind, loving, and patient. They are doing everything right. And the truth of the matter is, I spent 44 days rehabilitating a dog who would have otherwise been euthanized. He's now part of a safe, loving, happy family. And if that is something that upsets you, I don't know what to say. But hopefully you learn to be more respectful with my next foster.